everybody, and welcome to City Beat. I'm your host, Nancy Byrne, and we are bringing you another edition of Walking the Beat here at Floydland Park at Dooley Springs. And we are literally walking the beat because with me is one of our city marshals, Deputy City Marshal Johnson. Thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
You know, people who are new to the area, even people who have lived here for a while, maybe are not aware that our marshals are in charge of keeping all city properties safe, whether that be City Hall, community centers, and our beautiful parks, which are about to get busy. What's a typical day like for you in the parks?
You know, any law enforcement officer tell you that every day is a little bit different, but we do get to enjoy different challenges that come to us, as well as the rewards to patrolling the city properties, facilities, and as well as our lovely city parks.
Are there any rules or regulations that you find people either just completely don't understand or aren't even aware that they existed?
Well, you know, thankfully our city's provided great signs that are located typically right at the entrance of any of our facilities or parks that you can go and find and read off any of the ordinances in particular to that particular location. But you can always also ask one of the marshals who are on patrol. We'd be happy to help you out as well.
Okay. You know, people get to the park and they tend to let the guard down just a little bit. What are some safety tips you might have for them to keep them safe and to keep their property safe?
Well, one thing is make sure that you're always aware. Obviously, we like to let our guard down a little bit, but it's good to know your surroundings. Be aware of what you're doing, where your items are, covering up any items in your vehicles that you might leave behind, keeping an eye on any small children that you might bring with you, and just being aware of your surroundings is the best way to preemptively make sure that you're not become one of a victim. Obviously, we live in a growing metropolis, and we have the crime of any growing metropolis, but we're here to help in any way we can.
And I've heard you guys say a lot, don't leave valuables in sight in your car. You're trying to get out of your car, you might have a dog, a bunch of folding seats, kids. Lock your doors and make sure your valuables are not within any place where they can be seen by the bad guys, even though there aren't many bad guys in Las Vegas. I visit our parks a lot, and I notice a lot of parties going on. What should people know about throwing parties in our parks?
That's a good question. One of the things that we look for is make sure that, you know, if you have a group of family, friends get together. It's a beautiful place, beautiful time to do so. But make sure that if you have a group of 75 or more, want to check in with our Parks Department, get any necessary permits when it comes to alcohol, amplified sound, as well as other things. And if you have any questions too, you can also reach out to the Parks Department. Typically that number is located at the park as well as online.
Okay, and you can always go to LasVegasNevada.gov.
Yeah.
Let's talk pets for just a moment, because we're here where we've got peacocks and ducks and all kinds of wildlife, in case you haven't heard them yet. That's one of the reasons it's important to have some rules pertaining to our dogs. What are some of those rules?
That's a good question. Obviously, with the summer coming along, we want to make sure that we keep any of our furry friends on a leash for both of their safety as well as ours and the other pets in the area, as well as our lovely background noise today. Yes. We also have we want to make sure that as the summer heat warms up, vehicles especially get really warm, and cracking windows just isn't enough. You want to make sure that you're not leaving any animals or small children in the vehicles, and then also bringing plenty of water. Because, like I said, the summer comes, we want to be prepared for that.
And I always say, you know, when you're taking your dogs out for a walk, touch the pavement with your hand, and if it's too hot for your hand, it is too hot for those little pads. So be very careful. The best time to walk a dog actually is in the morning when it's had the night to cool off just a little bit. When do we call the marshals? If we're at the park, what do we see that warrants a call to our marshals?
Well, anything when it comes to safety of the community, yourself, or anyone that you see around you. We're here to make sure that the community is safe, the city of Las Vegas is safe, and any of its visitors are safe as well. So if you have an emergency, you want to get a hold of us, give us a call. 6444 is the number. You can reach us at any time. We're a 24-hour service. We're always here to help the city. And if you're unsure, give us a call. It's better to be safe than sorry.
So that's 702-229-6444. The prompt is 1 for our Deputy City Marshals, and you'll get to hear my lovely voice prompting you along. When people see you in the park, come over and say hi, right? You like to interact with the public.
Absolutely. We're members of the community too. We live here, we work here, we love speaking with the community. It's a great opportunity to find out what's going on right in our beat. We love talking and speaking with people coming up to us, have any questions, answering anything that we can. So yeah, absolutely, come up to us, say hello. We're happy to talk to you.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we're gonna let you go. There's people in the park already, they might need you, so we don't want to detain you. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we are going to find out something else people love to do in the summer is taking a dip in the pool, which I could actually do right now. We'll be right back. Stay with us, and as we say goodbye, let's all say goodbye to our friendly drone flown by our own Steve Borlaug.